Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to look at some trending topics going on in Nigeria. But before we go into that, I'm going to show you a video that's going to link us to what we want to discuss. Alright, let's look at the video and we'll be right back.
The multi-sectoral agreement signed by Nigeria and Qatar aims at opening a gateway for leveraging the potential of mutual cooperation. President Tinubu assured his host of Nigeria's preparedness to welcome investors into the country and that the ongoing reforms will favor innovation, return on investment, and multiculturalism. He emphasized that Nigerian youths are ready to be unleashed for the mutual benefit of both nations. As part of his engagement in Qatar, President Tinubu addressed the Nigeria-Qatar Business and Investment Forum, where he assured the international business community that Nigeria is ready for serious business and his administration will deal decisively anyone who undermines investor confidence in the Nigerian economy.
My responsibility this afternoon is to tell you, the Qataris, that Nigerians are your friends, open for business, open for honest partnership, free in, free out. Bring your investment. Whenever you are ready to go, your money is free to go out. I give you that assurance. Don't overbribe. And if it's taken from you, revert to us. Don't give.
Welcoming the Nigerian delegation, Qatar's Minister of Commerce and Industry mentioned that his country looks forward to exploring opportunities in Nigeria. President Tinubu is optimistic that although Nigeria is facing some short-term turbulence at the moment, the government reflects the dynamism and talent of the Nigerian people, and the right solutions are currently being implemented.
All right, now that you've heard from the horse's mouth, you've heard what he said, speaking to investors. I think the investors will be like, wow, I think we're going to explore this country and all that. That's fine. It's good to draw in, foreign direct investment, and that's perfect. All right, now let's look at this scenario that is happening in Nigeria as we speak, and then we can relate it to what Mr. President have said to see how they connect. There's a business in Lagos, Landmark Beach Resort. The CEO, the Chief Executive Officer of Landmark Beach Resort, is a Nigerian-born British citizen. He resides in UK, and at some point he felt, having had experience in Nigeria, schooling back here in Nigeria, that be able to develop my country, be able to support, other businesses and help my, people get jobs and, improve their well-being. And they thought of this and they came back to Nigeria and explore, the land of Lagos. And they acquired this property in 2007 and began to develop it to the point where it is today. It wasn't like that before. And then it became a face of tourism for the country. Now, this business have grown to the point that it's valued at over $200 million. This investment attracts about 1 million tourists in the country, especially foreigners. The business has made a lot of investment in this beach resort, and they have suspended between 80 to 90 million dollars, and 1/3 of this money has gone towards the beach resort, which is about $30 million. That's quite huge. The CEO woke up one morning and got a letter from the Lagos State government, and according to him, he said he thought it was an April Fool. That came too early. Every April Fool's we have the April Fool, okay? So that's what he thought. But when he went into the letter, he saw that the Lagos State government issued a vacation order to the company, asking them to vacate their business premises within 7 days. 7 days. That's the week. For a whole big business that worth over $200 million to vacate in 7 days. Why did the state government ask them to vacate? The government of Nigeria is trying to construct about 700 kilometers of coastal highway that will begin from Victoria Island in Lagos and transcend all the way to Calabar. It's not the entire business that is vacating. So they mentioned the beach resort, the Kid Bay, They said it's about 50 meters on the right of way. So they need to get that place demolished so that the Coastal Highway will pass through there while heading to Calabar. It's quite good. Road brings about infrastructural development and as well as open a city for businesses. First, this business we are talking about employs about 4,000 workers. You heard me right, 4,000 workers. So in a country that has unemployment, is it the same economy that will be trying to get people who are working out of job? The second aspect is this resort also houses about 80 other businesses. Yes, I said 80 other businesses are operating within this resort because we have offices like KFC, massage bays. Most of these businesses are there. So when this company is affected, these businesses will also be affected. The employees will also lose their jobs. So when you look at the economic impact of this letter from Lagos State government, you begin to understand that it's not just about Coastal Highway is going to pass through here. When people lose their jobs, they get frustrated. Many people, their kids will be out of schools. Let's put it this way. Let's assume that each of these family that work there, the 4,000 workers, has 5 people depending on them in their respective homes. It means those 5 people multiplied by 4,000 gives you 20,000. People will be out of food. If there are kids there who are in school, they will be out of school because nobody gonna pay the fees. And Nigeria already has over 130 million people in poverty. So you're trying to add more people into poverty. That's exactly what it is. So my question is this: is there no alternative way to construct this coastal highway without affecting this landmark business? You can't demolish what you already have for what you don't have yet. So, construction of the road, good. Demolishing this business is where we have problem. So government need to sit down and fashion out another way through which this project can commence without affecting this business. When you take out the beach resort from that business, the face of the business is gone because that's the face. And it is the resort that draws most of the tourists to the place. And the resort is one of the major affected areas. Another factor here is this: the federal government is requesting that this resort be demolished. Let's say part of this resort be demolished. And the same government is traveling to Germany, to India, to Qatar, even to Dubai, asking for foreign investors to come in, even including Nigerian citizens who are outside the country to come and invest. The question is this: as an investor, if the government can treat their own indigenous citizen this way, what about me as a foreigner? That's what they will be asking. They watch the news. This information is already in CNN. They watch the news. They hear what happens. They are on X. They are on Facebook. They're everywhere. So they gather this information. By the time they see that an indigenous business is being demolished just because a road gonna pass through the area, there's no way they're gonna come in with their funds. So all this bunkering and moving from country to country seeking for investors, that's not the key issue. The key issue is for you to fix your business environment. The ease of doing business need to be fixed. Once it's fixed, investors comes. It's like honey and bees. Now, you are telling an investor, a foreign investor, that he can set up his business in Nigeria, go to sleep, and wake up one morning and gets a letter from the government asking him to vacate, that his business will be demolished because government want to build stadium in that place. Yes, we know that all lands are vested under the state government. We know that. But application is an issue. So there should have been an alternative way through which this road can be done without affecting this business. If that business goes down, 4,000 jobs goes down. 80 other businesses in that place goes down. This same company pays about 2 billion naira tax. The tax they pay to government is about 2 billion naira. So will the government lose the tax as well? Because there's a coastal highway that's going to pass there. If you do anything on that business and demolish it, just know you are telling foreign investors, we don't need you, we will destroy your business. As per the CEO, who said that the funds they are investing are brought by investors. And because of this news of 7 days vacation order from the state government of Lagos, that investors are already threatening to pull out. Can you guys sit down and redirect that road through another channel where the economic impact will be minimal? The federal government, I know, are not the government that starts a project and finish it according to timeline. Go check their records. Every government project lasts beyond the expected time of completion. Let me give you some examples. Lagos-Ibadan Expressway have been there for years, yet to be completed. East-West Road, for those in the Niger Delta, they know what I'm saying. I've been on those roads several, not completed for years, more than 10 years. The East-West Road, I think it should be more than 15 years by now. Kaduna-Kano Expressway, that's it there. Why are you trying to demolish this business that is already functioning, employing 4,000 people with another 80 businesses? I'm not counting indirect jobs, those that supply things to those 80 businesses. I'm not counting them for something that you don't even know when it will finish. Nigeria economy, as it is today, is very harsh. People are struggling to feed, people are struggling to breed, people are struggling to survive, and we want to send those who already were opportune to have something they are doing back to poverty. That's not fair to them. That's not fair to their family. That's not fair to the future of their kids. And you are trying to increase the number of kidnappers and bandits by the time they lose their jobs. We are not saying that construction of the road is bad. It's not bad. It's good. The way the government want to do it is when we have problems. Is the government telling me that if this coastal highway is to pass through Dangote refinery, the petrochemical section, they will send a letter to him and ask him to vacate in 7 days? Look at it critically, examine the economic impact. We know that when the coastal highway is completed and open, that it will start generating, a lot of activities, and that's a long-term project. Investors' confidence will be eroded if this happens. If you can treat indigenous business in this manner, what happens to foreign investors? That's why they're not gonna come. No matter how many countries you visit, they're not gonna come because they read the news. They know, they follow all these things that is happening. Nigeria needs them. With them in place, other investors will also emulate them to come in. So treat them properly, protect their business, and more investors will come in. Please feel free to share your comment. Be objective in your comment. Focus on the issue. So we're gonna leave it here for now. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to my channel. There's more to come. And then put on your notifications so that when the next video comes, you shall be notified, so that you don't miss anything. All right? So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.